Okay, like the video, thank you. So I bought the Q99OC and the S92C, which is like the S90C, but it's got an extra subwoofer. That's the only difference I could find out. So one of the things when I bought it, I'm not a rich person. I'm just a poor person who makes bad financial choices. But so what I found out was the sound wasn't with the sound bar. It wasn't the voices weren't sounding right, and it took time for me to figure out what was wrong. So I just want to make what talk about that. Maybe talk about a few more things about the TV that I noticed. So to get the best sound, you need to just make sure it's not on intelligent mode, adaptive here. Do not take that off, right? Then you go into your sound and make sure it's on output is on sound TV sound bar. So if you got Samsung TV and a Samsung bar, you should have something Q Symphony. So they should be both working together. So make sure that's set to that, and make sure you use the eOC port, the HDMI eOC port, and not Bluetooth or Wi-Fi or anything like that. So just do that, and then you come out here and make sure it's on standard. Standard has the best for just movies and dialogue. A lot of times the sound sounded good, but the voices all sound muffled, like with sound and adaptive. So to keep it on standard, that was the best thing. And go down to expert. Make sure it's in pass through and auto. That's what I've heard online. It's the best thing to do. You can also go into Smart Things app and put it to, I think it's Smart Out. Let me check what it is. Yeah, so just the Smart Things app. There should be another option there that says something like Smart Out. One second, let me figure it out. So on the Smart Things app, there should be some kind of option of, I think it's called adaptive or space. No, it's called space fit sound. That's the one. It's called space fit sound. Just that option alone is probably gonna make it a tiny bit better, a tiny bit. But you can also just have that off. I wouldn't have any of the extra sound, on the Space Things app on. I think that'll affect the sound. But you can mess around to see what you like. Okay, after that, that was one of the main problems I had when I was watching movies. The dialogue didn't sound good. You have to mess around. You need to do those things to get a clear voice. Second one, when I bought this TV, yeah, the demo looks really nice. This demo, it looks dark on here, but it's actually more vibrant and it got more colors in it. So it's an OLED TV. I came from an LED 48-inch. This is a 77-inch TV. It's got apparently it's quantum dot. It's got the second generation panel. Yeah, and when I ordered it, just make sure, a lot of people complaining that Samsung was giving them the wrong bracket for it. So my bracket was a full motion bracket, and it was the one that ends in the max size it can be is 75. It's not the 80s, it's in the 55 to 75. That's the bracket, full motion bracket. So a lot of people are just complaining in the review section that they're being given the wrong bracket. So it's been installed, and the installer said no, it's wrong. So just look out for that. Make sure you call an expert, double check everything before you order any kind of bracket from Samsung. One thing about the bracket I didn't like, so it's a bit tilted, and I don't know if I can untilt it. That's annoying. And I've looked at the top, and people send these panels get a little bent on them. There might be a tiny, I don't know, I need 100% check, tiny little bend there, tiny little bend. Okay, it's not 100, it could be just me being wrong there. But another thing annoying, you can't put it completely flat to the wall, because of the way, and it's a little bit this way forward to you. Also, when you order it, it's a very big TV for this room. This is actually quite a small room, and you have to maybe put your neck a little bit back just to get all of it in your vision. I mean, I think there's formulas and everything online to work out how far you should be from the TV, and you probably should look at those formulas to figure out. Another thing that maybe when I installed this TV, I told them 70 centimeters off the ground. Yeah, I had a lot of things. I was thinking 56, I was thinking 60. Honestly, I wished I went a little lower, maybe not 70, 60 or 56 centimeters. The reason I did like that, maybe I was going to put table underneath or something, so I wanted that space. But yeah, you a little bit, not exactly the right movement. I read online you meant to set it up so that you, when you're sitting down, you look in the center on the TV. But I think maybe I would prefer it a little lower than the center, maybe just little down there, just down, just that side. So when I was sitting down, I could look right at that position, just where the green part is. I think that would have been more easy just for my neck. But yeah, just when you're installing it, while installing it, just make sure you take those things into consideration. Second thing, yeah, this demo looks nice, but the color settings are like, I feel like sometimes I can't get the perfect color settings, and I don't have a Samsung phone. I've got Pixel. I can't. I mean, if you got the Samsung Things app, you can calibrate it, the panel, but I can't do that, and that's kind of annoying. I mean, I don't know why they just lock it down to a Samsung phone. They should just make it for everybody. I mean, I can download the Samsung Things app on my Pixel, but I can't calibrate it at all. Yeah, that's annoying. Sometimes when I watch the TV, I feel like the colors are a bit wrong. Maybe red's a bit too red, too saturated. Is you can't 100%. I don't want to mess around over and over to get everything right. I wish it was just like perfect out of the box. When they first set it up, and I was watching the demo of it. It was amazing, yeah. But after a while, it's not like, I don't know. I don't get this a wow kind of feeling from it. That's just the one thing I don't get. Maybe I'm just used to 4K these days, and I'm never gonna get the wow. Like, wow, this is amazing. Another thing, yeah. The Sony A95L is like 3 grand more than this TV. I think 3 grand might be even more, and you don't even get a soundbar for it. So I got this for, I used the student discount, so I got it for like 20% off. And now, right now, they're doing half price on the soundbar. This one is the best one. It's Bunny Q990C. It's the best one. It's 50% off with this. They're also doing a cashback of 300. Plus, they're giving you 6 months of Disney Plus, which I don't think is great because Disney Plus doesn't have a lot of stuff on there. But if you haven't seen all the movies, you can always buy it. You probably get some benefit out of that. So, yeah, I got a good deal out of it, but I didn't, not 100% wowed with it yet. And I think I know I'm not getting the best seating position because, from the way I position this on the wall. And see, anything else I can think about saying with it? Okay, upscaling. Sony probably does. I've not seen the Sony A95L. I'm pretty sure upscale. This looks very nice. This looks nice. Yeah, the upscaling probably not the best for YouTube. Yeah, I watch a lot of YouTube content, so you need the best upscaling. But then I'm thinking to myself, it's 77-inch TV. I mean, how perfect is the upscaling going to be? I mean, how far can you take 1080p and upscale it to 4K and this big of a big screen 77? This looks beautiful. I mean, it looks dark on here, but it looks popping over here. Okay, so LG G3, far as I've seen reviews, is that the color is a bit duller than this, so couldn't gone for that. I want nice colors. Quantum dot OLED, I was expecting a little bit more. Like, this looks alright. This looks alright though. Let me just change something and we'll just have a look, see how it looks. 1 second. Okay, this video here, for example, it's 1080p, 1080p, 60 frames per second, upscaled to 4K. Looking at it, it's not super sharp, or I'm expecting it more like close to 4K. So with the upscaling, it looks a lot like the way it looked on my LED, but just bigger, right? So it's not like that I can see a big difference in, like, this 1080p looks like 4K. No, it looks like 1080p that's been stretched up, made bigger. So it does look exactly like my 48 inch TV, the LED one. So maybe if you're watching a lot of YouTube, this is not the best one. I think that LG has better upscaling and Sony has better upscaling. Maybe you should go into the store and check it all out. Yeah, but whatever you do, make sure you use a discount. Like if you've got student discount or key persons discount, or you work in the NHS, I think Samsung does has all those discounts for you. Okay, thank you very much. Like the video, share the video, comment down below. Ask me any questions about the TV or the bar. You know, I'm happy to answer them. You just answer me, and I'll go check, and I'll leave the answer in the comment section. Yeah, use the links in my description to support my channel. Thank you very much. Bye. Love you.